Top News at 4 continues now with a check of your weather as we're under a pinpoint weather alert. There's a live look here at the capital city. This is from our Kettle Point camera.
A wind advisory has been issued until 1 o'clock tomorrow morning, with gusts possibly reaching 55 miles an hour at times. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Kalunian.
I'm Mike Montecalvo. Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca joins us. The wind could knock down some of these holiday displays.
You've got to secure them, especially a lot of these prop ornaments, that like the inflatable ornaments and things like that. So be mindful of that, but really bad timing with the evening commute, of course. Take a look. First, the wind advisory is really for the entire area now until just after midnight. And as mentioned, gusts are going to be anywhere between about 40 and 55 miles per hour. And in gusts of that magnitude, they'll be coming out of the south. I think any power outage risk would be more isolated and scattered rather than widespread. But the chances there, whether it's a tree limb or a power line. And the strongest wind yet to arrive. We've had gusts up to 40 miles per hour so far, but getting even stronger next several hours. Of course, it's accompanied with rain, moderate to heavy. There's nothing scattered about it. It is widespread. We're anticipating about an inch of rain, so there may be some localized, at least minor street flooding in some of the low-lying roads that get clogged up with leaves and things like that. This is all ahead of a very strong cold front in the Hudson Valley of New York, so the rain extends back towards Albany, New York. So this will take until about 9, 10 o'clock the latest. Once we get towards 10 o'clock in the evening, this rain is gone. It's offshore, and the temperatures start to drop. Out ahead of the front, these strong southerly winds gusting 40, even 50 miles per hour. And I believe Amanda Pitts is on Route 95, somewhere near Pawtucket, where you're getting some moderate to heavy rain. Amanda, poor visibility and some heavy rain. Certainly some bad timing for the evening commute. And really, it's just common sense. You just kind of have to take it slow.
Yeah, Tony, as you said, this storm could not come at a worse time, smack dab in the middle of the evening commute. I want to give you a look at the roads. We are on 95 South in Pawtucket, heading towards Providence, and as you can see, the traffic is starting to get heavy heading into the 5 o'clock hour. But the good news is we aren't seeing a whole lot of flooding or ponding on the roads here. That means those storm drains are cleared, and we all remember what happened in the last few months with those heavy rainfall and those roads flooding. We are not seeing that right now, but right now the rain is not too heavy, although, as you said, it's going to get heavier in the next few hours, up until about 8 o'clock. And with that will come those high winds and isolated power outages. I spoke to Rhode Island Energy. Their spokesperson said between internal and external contractors, they'll have over 110 line and forestry crews out ready to assist with any restoration efforts tonight and tomorrow. But again, with those high winds, they can't have the buckets up in the air if the winds are above 35 miles an hour. And as Mike and Tony, you were saying a little bit earlier, folks are worried about their holiday decorations. We were in Warwick and Cranston earlier today, catching up with folks who were tying down their reindeer, tying down their candy canes. You'll hear from a few of them coming up at 5. I'll send it back to you guys in studio.